How is it going, everyone? Welcome to the long-awaited awards podcast. Everyone's been asking about it in the Discord and on the Twitter. So, you know what? We're an organizational team of the people. We thought we would bring, of course, the awards podcast. We do it every season anyway, so you can stop crying about it now because we are bringing it finally. In case you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jacob, of course, leading through the awards for this evening. As well, I have got a few other people with myself. First up, we have got one of two Division 2 bottlers, Ariel Car Mentalist.
That was very rude, how dare you?
We've got a Division 1 bottler of QVR Campbell.
Hi.
And we have got the other bottler of Division 2, XL Larkin.
Hello.
I'm just glad to say I'm not one of the only bottlers in this finally. But yes, we have, of course, got the awards podcast for today for yourselves. Of course, how it's going to be working. We're going to be going through all of the divisions. Each have their own categories for the awards. So could be like the biggest bottle, most consistent, most improved. Basically anything that you more than likely would think of other than being stranded on a desert island. Because we already roasted the majority of the divisions and the end of season podcast anyway. So we thought we'll have more of a light-hearted awards podcast. But, yeah, as I said, we're going to be taking you through each of the divisions first, starting from Division 5 all the way up to Division 1. And then, of course, we'll have the best commentator and the champion of champions at the end of the podcast. But to start us off for Division 5, we may as well go straight over into it. Larkin, take us away for Division 5.
Good evening or good afternoon / whenever this gets uploaded. Yeah, kicking things off with Division 5. We'll go straight into our first award, which is the Best Newcomer Award. Quite a big one for D5. We always have quite a few new drivers in Division 5, so there's some good names up here. And the Division 5 winner for Best Newcomer is actually joint, and it is joint between TTG Abood and Jamie Met 92. So well done to both of you guys for getting our first award. And then moving on from there, we go to the most improved. D5 always sees quite a lot of improvements. You've got a lot of people who are new to the league racing, and as the season goes on, they do progress quite a lot. And there is no surprises with the winner for the Division 5 most improved. It is our champion, XL Major. Obviously joined the best esports team on the planet, and with that comes some massive improvements. So well done to Major, getting over half of the vote for that one.
The XL effect.
Exactly. Let's not talk about how the rest of us have gone backwards.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak on that one.
Third award for Division 5 is the most consistent driver. 3 nominees for that one, and the 2 losers are people who have already picked up awards with our first couple. But the winner is Jess Gamer 95 with 2/3 of the vote, so 67% of the vote for Jess. Got a knack for late safety cars and then picking up loads of positions when everyone else has got penalties. So well done to Jess for winning that award. And then it is our best teammates category. Again, you got some good teams in Division 5. There were people who could have been nominated and didn't even manage to make it into the nomination. So it was a hotly fought competition. And our winners are, again, 2 people who have already picked up awards. It is Jamie and Jess. I think they were in the McLarens. Got over half of the vote. Well done to those 2. Very similar drivers in terms of sort of their speed, how they pick up their points, etc. Congratulations to both of them. Hopefully we see them on the new game as well. Next is one of the Juicy Awards. It's the biggest bottle. Some prime sort of options for this one. But the winner goes to the person who has been pestering me for when this awards podcast is going to come out. Hopefully he's listening and he'll get to know that he is the biggest bottle. So well done to Energetics, who's got 63% of the vote. Man with bags of pace, but often puts it into the wrong place and heads towards a wall or something like that. So well done to Energetics, well done Hilke. Next up is the best one-off performance. This man is going to be very glad that he's got an award. He was already glad that he wasn't nominated for the following award. So our winner of the best one-off performance for his race in Austria with a whopping 80% of the vote is Jav. So well done to him. And then it is the biggest instigator for shit award. And it is another joint winner in this one between Ben Scott and Energetics again. So well done to Energetics, who can walk away from here with 2 wins, which I think is probably about what he got in this season properly. He's got the biggest bottle and the biggest instigator awards along with Ben Scott. So I guess congratulations. Do you want that award? I don't know. They'll probably be proud of it. Next is Best Qualifier. And our winner for Best Qualifier with 60% of the votes goes to H. Maguire, or Ocon Corrupt, I think was his old gamer tag. Again, loads of pace on pace, like pure outright speed. He's probably belonging in a higher division than Division 5, but like some of the other D5 drivers, struggles to put that into sort of a full race distance. And his qualifying was not his weak point, and that's why he's won the Best Qualifier award. And now there are two awards left. The first of them being the Best Race, which for Division 5 has gone with 50% of the vote to France. I do not remember anything about it. I'm sure it was good, otherwise you wouldn't have voted for it. And then the final award is the Cleanest Driver. And I'm glad that the winner of this award has won it, because he's been sort of near the top of the division all season. He's kept his mouth pretty shut, just got on with business, got lots of good results, and our winner of the Cleanest Driver with 44% of the vote is Connor O'Keefe, 44. So well done to you, Connor. And that brings us to the end of the D5 awards. Thank you to everyone who raced. Thank you to everyone who voted. Pretty much the whole division voted for this one, which is really, really good for us to see. Hopefully we get to see as many of you as possible back for the new season on the new game, so please do sign up. It's been a really nice division to organise, and you're all great, so thank you from me. I'm now going to pass over to J. Cole, who I believe is going through the Division 4 awards, so over to you, J. Cole.
Yeah, certainly am. So, of course, Division 4, again, I wasn't too much involved in it, just we haven't unfortunately gotten Jordan for these awards for today. But, yeah, I did do a little bit on Division 4 throughout the season, so see what we've got for each of the awards. Starting off, we'll start off with a little bit on the negative. The biggest bottle of the season for Division 4, and the winner with 60% of the votes. And from what I'd seen just from about the 2 or 3 races that I did comms over for that, I can totally agree. IRT Jelly with 60% of the votes for Division 4's biggest bottle. So commiserations or congratulations, don't know, however you want to celebrate it. But yeah, Jelly, you have gotten the biggest bottle award for Division 4. Over to the next one, which we have is the most consistent for Division 4. We have got, again, it was quite a bit of a blowout for who won this one. And again, it's not really a surprise. The only person, I believe, in Division 4 to score to score points in every single race. And I think that actually goes throughout the entirety of the league. 73% of the votes go to MCR for the most consistent Division 4 driver. Again, no surprises, but congratulations to you. Well done, as I said. And as I said, I think that pretty much is throughout the entirety of the league as well. I think he was the only one that did score in every single race of the season. So, again, congratulations to you. Over to the next one we have got is Division 4's most improved driver. And taking the win for this one, we have got our 3rd place finisher in the championship, Mr. Valter, with 60% of the votes. I'm not too sure if I would say he was the most improved, but obviously Division 4 seemed to think so. So I know he had pace to begin with anyway, but Division 4 obviously thought he was the most improved. So yeah, congratulations to you for that one. Hopefully you do turn up a few more times next season so you can actually win the championship. We will see. But yeah, as I said, Mr. Valter takes the most improved driver in Division 4. Over to the next award, we have got the best newcomer of the season. And of course, once again, it's not really a surprise. The winner with 80% of the votes go to our Division 4 champion of Ariel Rezify. Again, there's no really surprise with 80%, like I said. Taking the championship, you're bound to be the best newcomer if you've only just joined the league with that. So congratulations, Rezify, for being the best newcomer in Division 4. Moving on over to the next one, we have got Division 4's best teammates, and with 60% of the votes go to the Ferrari pairing, the IRT pairing of Pat Sajapsa and Stephen, with 60% of the votes as well. Unfortunately, couldn't sort of help him out in the final race of the season, but it is what it is. Pat Sajapsa and Stephen take the best teammates of Division 4. Moving on over to the next award for Division 4, we have got the best one-off race, and of course with 60% of the votes, once again his second award of the night is of course second place finisher IRT Pat Sajapsa at Monaco, as said, with 60% of the votes. So congratulations to Pat Sir for taking the win on that one. Next up, we have got Division 4's best qualifier, and of course once again, his second award of the night as well, our Division 4 champion with 47% of the votes. It is Ariel Rezafai as Division 4's best qualifier. Moving on over to the next one, we have got Division 4's biggest instigator for shit. And it was a bit of a unanimous vote. I say a bit, it was definitely a unanimous vote. The winners of the biggest instigator for shit in Division 4 was the Dutch, apparently, with 100% of the votes. So I think that's going to be the only unanimous vote that we're going to see throughout the entirety of the awards podcast. So that's a bit interesting, I've got to admit. But yeah, congratulations to the Dutch for that one. I don't know if they'll be happy with that or what, but sure. On to the next award, we have got Division 4's cleanest driver, along with, of course, the most consistent. It had to be MCR with 47% of the votes, taking the cleanest driver of Division 4. Again, I'll bring it up once again. Scoring points in every race means you have to keep it clean for the majority of the time anyway. So yeah, congratulations for taking the cleanest driver award. And finally, for Division 4, we have got the best race of the season. I didn't manage to catch this one, but we have got Imola, which is what Division 4 have all voted as the best race of the season, with 53% of the votes. And that is it for Division 4. So of course, if you did win, congratulations, maybe even commiserations for the biggest bottle for Jelly. But yeah, I say congratulations to everyone that has taken an award for Division 4, and we'll move on straight over to Division 3, which of course I'll also be covering as well. So we'll get straight on into it for you guys now. Starting off with the best newcomer for Division 3, and of course it had to go to one of the championship contenders. 94% of the votes. I think only one or two people did not vote for this driver, but starting off as the best newcomer in Division 3 goes to Emily Tope, as I said, with 94% of the votes. So congratulations, Tope, on that one for yourself. Moving on over to the next one, which is the most improved driver of the season for Division 3. And with a nice 69% of the votes, I'm sure Luke will be very happy with that. Yeah, Luke 05 does take the most improved driver of Division 3. I guess there wasn't really any doubt. I knew he would be within the championship battles anyway, but it's nice to see that he has gotten the most improved driver, so he hasn't left with nothing at least, and same with Tope as well. So congratulations to the both of you for those awards for this evening. Moving on over to the next category, we have got Division 3's most consistent, within, of course, 50% of the votes, half of those votes going over to our Division 3 champion of Rickerick. So congratulations to Rick for taking the most consistent. So I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit surprising, but I suppose why not? Taking the most consistent, fair enough. Has to be consistent, I suppose, to win the championship. So yeah, congratulations to Rick for taking the most consistent in Division 3. Moving on over to the next award, we have got the best teammates within Division 3, and with 44% of the votes, taking it are the Williams pairing, the German pairing of Emily Tope and IRT Dari. Of course, Dari, I know, was trying to help Tope out as much as possible towards the end of the season. Just unfortunate for the German pairing, it wasn't enough for, and then Rick ends up taking it in the end anyway. So congratulations to the Williams pairing for taking the best teammates of the season award. Moving on over to the next award, which is Division 3's biggest bottler of the season. And I still will say I'm not surprised with the winner of this one. With 56% of the votes, it goes to DTR Brent. Again, I know that he was, before I even got promoted up from Division 3, he was around the same pace as me. And somehow he didn't end up winning the championship from that. So Brent, I'm sure he will take that with pride and learn that for next season, but he is Division 3's biggest bottler of the season. So congratulations or commiserations to yourself. Next one, we have got the best one-off race for Division 3. Again, I'm not exactly surprised we'll be seeing this one. Our winner for that one with 50% of the votes goes to the American of IRT Rex in Britain. I believe it was a bit of a very good strategy call, if I remember correctly, from Rex. Made it work, played it off perfectly, and ended up taking the win on that one. So congratulations to Rex for that one, for taking the best one-off race of the season. Moving on over to Division 3's biggest instigator for shit. Once again, I'm not exactly surprised to see this name as the biggest shit stirrer, with 53% of the votes. Thank God he's finally gone. It's FRT Rom, as I said, with 53% of the votes. As I said, I don't want to be roasting too many people because I've already done it before, but yeah, as I said, I'm very glad that he has now gone, so he won't be doing that anymore. Over to our next award is the Division 3's best qualifier. And once again, there's no surprise with 75% of the votes. Of course, our second place in the championship. Our third award for Taupe for tonight with 75%. So congratulations to Taupe for being Division 3's best qualifier. Moving on over to the penultimate award for Division 3. It is the best race of the season. And interestingly enough, 75% of the votes go to the Brazilian Grand Prix that we did. So congratulations to those guys. Brazil takes the best race of the season. I do remember it being a very chaotic race, to say the least, especially in that wet weather. And the cheeky tripass of me, Jess, and Aiden doing that as well. So yeah, I do remember that being a very good race. So congratulations to Brazil for taking the best race for Division 3. And finally, for Division 3, and it'll probably be the last that you hear my voice, and I'm sure you'll be very happy with that, it is the cleanest driver of the season for Division 3, and with 50% of the votes, it goes, of course, to our third place finisher in the championship, Luco5, with the Division 3's cleanest driver award of the season. And that is it for Division 3 as well, and we shall go over to Division 2 now. Aiden, take away for Division 2.
Thank you very much, Jack. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to be pleasantly very happy to hear my voice. I'm just going to preface this D2 Awards by saying I think I deserve an award for even filling out this award sheet, because it was impossible to pick out all the 3 nominees for every award this evening. So some of these award winners are not a surprise, I think, to say the least. So just a heads up for that as we go in. So we'll start with the first award, and that is the best newcomer to the division. And to be honest, we didn't have a lot of newcomers into Division 2 this season, so not a shock to say that the best newcomer with 74% of the vote this season is Excel Sully. He's definitely going to be one to watch in the future if he sticks around in LOE. I think he's picked up a couple of wins already. He only participated in the season, I think, 6 or 7 times, but was still comfortably in the top 10 in the points in the end. So he's definitely going to be one to watch for the future. Going on to the most improved award of the season, and I don't know if this is a first in the awards, but I have never seen it before, but we've got a 3-way tie for the most improved driver of the season in Division 2. So Kriko, Gary and J. Cole, you can all split the award 3 ways, I guess. I will snap it in half and split it that way in the mail. There you go. I don't know how Gary's ended up in there, if I'm personally honest, but there you go. So congrats to all 3 of you for winning the most improved award for this season. We'll move on to the most consistent driver for this season, and as with every single awards for the past, I think, 3 seasons now, I get to award myself with an award. So thank you very much, everybody, for boosting my ego. I have got the most consistent award with 58% of the vote, so hopefully we can keep the tradition of me awarding myself an award next season as well. We'll move on to the best teammates, and again, not really a surprise, I would say, with this one for best teammates of the season. It goes to the Red Bull pairing of Gary and Zaldimer. They're the only team pairing that did well in the points and didn't want to kill each other every other race, so congrats to you two. Great season from you once again. Not really a surprise. Maybe a surprise would be choosing something other than the Red Bull next season. We shall wait and see. We'll go to the biggest bottle award, and there were many to choose from. I mean, I'm amazed I got it down to 3 for this award. There were a lot of people. I don't know who put it into our award sheet that we're reading this off of, but someone said that the entire division deserves this award, and I fully agree. We all deserve it. It was, a fun season, as you would have known if you tuned in at any point. But the biggest bottle award, with 47% of the vote, goes to my prestigious teammate in Excel, Hardy. Congratulations, Hardy, the lowest point score of all the full-time drivers, with 11 points across 17 races. Brilliant result, Hardy. What a great season from yourself. There you go. Biggest bottle award goes to you. On to the cleanest driver award, and this is another tied vote for this season. So this season's cleanest driver award in Division 2 goes to Zaldama and Chicken. They both got 37% of the vote. Congratulations to the two of you. Again, not really surprised. Zaldama is, and always has been, one of the cleanest drivers, and Chicken also as well. Has only been in LOE for a couple of seasons now, but has made a good impression. So not surprised again to see the two of those joint as the cleanest driver of the season. Move on to best one-off performance. Again, there are a lot to choose from. There are a lot of drivers that picked up a win or a strong podium and then didn't perform again for the rest of the season. I think Ferg and Calvin, the other two nominees for this one, stand out, of course. They scored 25 and 30 points respectively this season, and they both got a win, just to show how one-off their one-off performance was. But the best one-off performance for the season, with 42% of the vote, goes to Matt Tibos for his win at Spa. So congrats, Matt Tibos, on that one. That was a great result from yourself. Hopefully we can see a bit more of a stronger season from yourself next season. On to the biggest instigator for shit, or shit stirrer award, how you ever would like to name it. Again, a lot to choose from for this one, but I don't think it's a surprise to say that with 53% of the vote, Nathan JB picks up this award. Unfortunately, he's not, well, I say unfortunately, he's not in the server anymore to know that he's won this award. So congrats, Nathan, I guess, if you ever see this. I think the same with Ron. Please don't come back. Onto the best qualifier award for the season, and again, a lot to choose from for this one. And the winner of the best qualifier award for this season, with 44% of the vote, is QRT Thyman, Mr. TDB himself. Not really a shock to say. He's been a great qualifier all the time in LOE, and again, no different this season. But it's a surprise that our champion's only been nominated for one award this season, and that was for the best qualifier award. Just goes to show how good this Tier 2 season was. And we'll move on to the final award for Division 2, and that, of course, is the best race of the season. And again, we've got another tied vote for this one, with 37% of the vote. It is a tie between Bahrain and the Jeddah race for this season. Of course, Funky Chicken picking up the win at Jeddah, and I can't remember picking up the win at Bahrain because it was so crazy. But yeah, two great races this season that really stand out, and they've both picked up the award for best race of the season. So that is D2 over and done with, and I shall hand you over to Campbell, who's going to take you through the D1 awards.
Yeah, thank you, Aidan. D1, I'm going to get straight into this here, no messing about. The first award of the night will be our best newcomer. We don't get too many newcomers sometimes with D1. It's quite rare we see them. But anyway, congratulations to Pease, winning with 90% of the vote. So clearly the vast majority of the division feels like he should have won this award. So congratulations, enjoy that. Keep performing, perfect your strategy, you might do better next season. Next up award, we'll have the most improved driver. Now, took one home here. This was me, so congratulations myself with 70% of the vote. So at least I'm not the only one that thinks I was the most improved. So thank you guys for voting for me. Next one hurts a bit more for me. We've got the most consistent driver of the season. That goes to Eustace, of course, winning the title, being incredibly quick all season. You can only hold your hands up to him and say fair play. It doesn't hurt at all. Moving on. Best teammates of the season goes to the Mercedes pairing of myself and Verstappen. We're very happy with winning the constructors, so I'm glad it reflects in the best teammates award of the season that we can win with that as well. We're the best team, we're the best about. Come beat us, guys. Next up, probably one of the less desirable awards that we can give out is the biggest bottle, of course. A few names spring to mind pretty quickly, but with a pretty substantial 85% of the vote, this one goes to Connor. So congratulations, you probably should have been ahead of me in the title fight. So yeah, well done. Keep it up or don't, depends on what you want to do. Next up, another award. I don't know if you could say you want this or not. The best one-off race, best one-off performance, will go to Packer at Canada, where he finished third. We won't talk about that he bottled on the last lap when he could end out second, but that's Packer for you, I guess. Even when it's a great race, he's still done something wrong. So good job, Ethan. I'm really proud of you. Next up, we got our award, which is debatable. I personally wouldn't agree with this one, but I'm not the only one that has a say in this. We have the biggest instigator of shit, and this one goes to Dylan with 50% of the vote, so clearly half the division. It does feel like you are the problem, so unlucky. Next up, we have the best qualifier of the season. Again, we had many strong qualifiers this season, so it's a tight vote. And in the end, we had a tie with Nathan and Joe Bream, so congratulations. Convert that quali pace into race pace next season. You might stand a chance of doing well. Then we have probably one of the more favoured awards. We have the D1 Clinic, the cleanest driver of the season. This one goes to Rocco. You maybe could give this guy the award at the start of the season. He just always seems to not really cause accidents and then come up with this award at the end of the season, pick up really solid points every single race. So maybe some people take note of that and they might get far. But hey ho. And finally, last award for Division 1 will be the best race of the season, and that with 55% of the vote is Portugal. I did win that race, but I won't talk about that one too much because, moving on. I'm now going to hand you over to Larkin, who will run us through one of the not division-based awards with the commentator of the season.
I'd love to do it, but I'm going to hand over to Aidan because I don't want to talk to people.
I'll do it. God, those D1 awards was just Lewis Levin himself, wasn't it? Bloody hell.
I have to give myself some love, come on.
Yeah, I'll do the commentator of the season award, of course, which is customary for every season. We want to celebrate our commentators as much as we can, and everybody puts so much effort in. So it's great to see. Of course, I haven't won it because Larkin put me in late to the sheet. So all the people that voted early didn't get the opportunity to vote for me. So thank you, Larkin, for that one. Totally not bitter about it. But of course, the best commentator of the season. I don't think this is a surprise this season, but the best commentator of the season award goes to Daka with 28% of the vote. Congrats, Daka, on what is likely, potentially, your final season commentating LOE. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we see you back in the near future, and hopefully you're enthused by the new game at some point so that you can come and join us again for next season. But if that's not the case, it's been an absolute pleasure having you as a commentator in LOE, and hopefully you go on to do great things commentary-wise in other leagues or even in real life in the future, because you are so good at it. So yeah, congratulations, Daka, on best commentator of the season. And I think I'm going to hand you back to Lewis again, or we might ping pong around for
Yep, sadly, regrettably, maybe I'll do this one. It's almost echo what Aidan has just said. It hurts a little bit that he wasn't up there. The same with me. But the winner of the Champions of Champions award this time will go to Eustace. It was actually very close in the end, with 31% of the vote, with Rick not far behind. But yeah, you can't really fault him. He's been so quick, and like I maybe did. You could arguably say bottle the championship, but look, he's a deserving champion with his pace. You can't put it past him saying he deserved it. So yeah, congratulations to him for being the season 7 champion of champions.
Yeah, I think that's it for the awards for the season, and that, I believe, will conclude season number 7 for the League of Europe. Of course, we're not going to be doing another season on this game. Yeah, finally. As I said, we're not going to be doing another season on this game, unfortunately, for people that were hoping that we would, because the game comes out in about 4 weeks from this recording. So, yeah, we won't be doing, of course, another season on this game. Maybe see about doing maybe just like 5 lappers here and there when the new game comes out, but at the moment, just be nice to have a nice little break. So enjoy your Saturdays whilst you can, because next season will be a lot more stricter. But yeah, thank you to everybody that has, of course, raced, that has signed up, that did race, shall I say. So all the commentators, everyone that has participated in this league for throughout season 7. As I said, the ones that made it a lot easier for ourselves, trust me, we're very happy that you were here. The ones that made it so much easier for us. And to everybody that has won an award tonight, congratulations, of course, to everyone that has won. Commiserations to the people that were nominated and unfortunately didn't take the win on that. But, guys, anything else that you got left to say regarding season 7?
One thing for me, depending on when this comes out, unfortunately, if it comes out the day after we're recording it, then go and support us in the charity event that we're competing in, and some other leagues. If this comes out after that, then hopefully you did support us and you put some money in. So I'll just cover both bases there.
I hope we sounded a lot more cheerful than the last time that we were on a podcast together. I think this week or so that we've had without any organising stuff to do has been good. But yeah, it's all been fun. I think we're looking forward to getting going again on the new game. Hopefully we see lots of people there. Hopefully we end up doing the same thing we did for this season, where we've been like 4 divisions, and then we end up with 5 divisions again. But I guess we'll wait and see. 6 divisions, 7 divisions, PSGL, we're coming for you. All of that. But yeah, thank you very much.
Lewis, anything to say, or is that all sorted for you?
One more season 8, right? Forget this one happened and move on.
Scratch it from the record books.
I'm sure all three. I was going to say, I'm sure all 3 of you would love to forget that this season had happened, but
Please.
Yeah, as I said, thank you to everybody that has listened to the entirety of this podcast. I think it's only about a 45-minute podcast, so it's not too bad. Not too bad for an awards one, but yeah. Said that'll do it for season 7. Thank you very much for tuning in for tonight or for this afternoon. Again, depending on when this goes out. Like Aiden said, hopefully you have supported us within this charity event, or will be supporting us again, depending on when this goes out. Hopefully, try and get this out tomorrow, maybe, but we'll see. But once again, thank you very much, and we'll catch you guys next season for season number 8.